I'm almost 28 and divorced, and this is what I wish I knew. First of all, I don't think that anyone should be getting married before 27. I don't think that anyone's personalities or identities or frontal lobes are developed until then anyway. So I said what I said. Don't do it. I also don't think that men are psychologically ready for marriage until like their mid 30s, probably well into their 40s, if I'm completely honest. So it's just insane to me that anyone would agree to marry a man in their 20s. That's neurotic to me. I've met men in their 20s. I wouldn't do it. I also highly discourage changing your name legally. I changed mine socially, so I went by my husband's last name out in society and on social media and on my LinkedIn and my website and all of that, Christmas cards, but I never actually changed it legally. I fully intended to at the beginning, but just never went through with the paperwork. And then once it came around time for separation and divorce, I was really grateful that I never did that. This is the biggest thing I tell young girls, especially, is that there doesn't need to be like this big dramatic reason to leave. And this, I guess, applies to marriages and just regular relationships as well. But like, you don't need that big dramatic reason to leave. If you're unhappy or no longer aligned with the relationship or the person you're in the relationship with, like, just go. Flip the table. Reinventing your entire identity and starting an entirely new life is way easier than staying in a life you hate or are not aligned with for the rest of your life. And lastly, particularly for women, you have to make sure that you're protecting yourself, especially financially. So make sure that you have access to money that is yours and yours alone. Make sure that if you're walking into a situation where you're not working, you have some sort of legal protections for that. If you're giving up your entire career, make sure you're protected. That will look different for everyone, but I know not everyone walks into a marriage thinking of the end, but you should, frankly. Way too many people get married because they're super in love and they want a wedding, and that's frankly not the purpose of marriage. Marriages are business decisions. So, hate to burst your bubble, but you're gonna learn one way or another.